All right, here we go. Hopkins in blue, Spartans in white. We are going to have, let's see, Regan centering Esslinger and Lisi. We've got Gielen and Toso at D. Face off, good tie up on far side. Controlled in the Hopkins end. Hopkins D to D. Sending it the length of the ice, gets past Toso. Esslinger picks it up through the slot in our own end. Goalie in net tonight, Tripp Anderson. Hopkins takes out Regan at the blue line, no icing. 14:43 to go in the first. As a reminder, it's win or go home. District championship. Both of these teams have one loss in the district tournament. Winner goes on to face, I think probably Wayzata, maybe? I'm not sure. Or Delano. Loser goes home, and their season's done. This is Regan on the far side. Drops back to Esslinger in the slot, chips it over to Toso on the near wall. Shot, save made and held by Hopkins goaltender. Winkler with Pasqua and Hunsley. Nokelby and Colton Erickson at D. Winkler tying up. Pasqua in the corner, centering pass turned aside by Hopkins. Hopkins back behind their own net. Hunsley and Winkler pressuring. Hopkins coming out with it. Pasqua trying to pressure on the near half wall. Hopkins has numbers, overpasses. Nice tie up by Nokelby. Winkler to the far half wall. Winkler back behind his own net. 13:54 to go in the first. Leaves the puck behind. Nokelby picks it up. Nokelby to Pasqua going up the far left side. Pasqua through neutral. Finds Hunsley here on the near side. Hunsley shots just wide. Nokelby pinches far half wall to hold the line. Offsides. 13:37 to go in the first. Still zeros. All right, we've got Henches centering Wyatt Erickson and Kohler. We've got Gielen and Johnson at D. Tie up. Henches goes down. Wyatt picks up the puck. Gains the blue line. Stick handling along the wall. Bodied off the puck. Henches behind the net. Chips it up and over to the near corner. Wyatt giving chase. That was Henches trying to support. Hopkins clears it out. Henches with a good backtrack. Gielen steps up. Johnson down in the corner. Back behind the net, loses the puck, tries to pick it up and get it over to Wyatt on the near half wall. Wyatt, stick handled through the crease. Puck is on the long side. Gielen gathers it up. Back behind his own net. Gielen and Henches battling with the Hopkins players. Gielen over to Wyatt Erickson. Johnson back behind the net. Henches, all tied up. Kohler settles it down. He's got Wyatt Erickson coming up the near side. Wyatt loses an edge, goes down. Hopkins, shot on net, turned aside by Tripp. Gielen into the near corner. Henches supporting. Wyatt and Henches battling, chipping it up and out. Hopkins controls in the neutral zone. 12:26 to go in the first. Esslinger with the puck here on the near side. From the slot, deflected up and into the netting. 12:15 to go in the game, tied at 0. Or I'm sorry, in the first, tied at 0. All right, we have Regan with Esslinger and Lisi. We've got Toso and Nokelby at D. Lisi behind the net. Esslinger in the corner. Up to Regan on the half wall. Toe drag, shot, deflected. Up and into the netting. Whistle blows. 12:03 to go in the first. Face off. Maybe. There we go. Puck drop. We all tie up. Lisi batting at it. Regan trying to tie up in the middle. Hopkins controls D to D in their own end. Outlet pass picked off by Esslinger. Esslinger tries to backhand it to the near half wall. Gets planted by a Hopkins player. Hopkins clears it out. Nokelby with a good stick. Pressuring here on the near half wall. Hopkins turns over to Esslinger. Esslinger backhands it into the zone, gives chase. Hopkins D-to-D in front of their net. Regan to Lisi, shot just wide. Lisi gathers it back up to the half wall to Regan. Shot, save made. Rebound is bouncing around and no one can find it. Hopkins grabs it up in the slot, heads up ice. Nokelby takes a swing at it. Puck is dumped. This is Toso down into the corner. Toso, nice pass over here to Lisi. Lisi trying to find Pasqua. Pasqua stops at the half wall, puts on the brakes. Shot, save made. Winkler giving chase. Pasqua giving chase. We're getting a call for roughing here. Not sure if that is... Yep. Spartans are going to have a power play. Hopkins takes a seat for roughing. 11:02 to go in the first. Still zeros. Winkler with Hunsley and Pasqua. Nokelby and Geelan at D. Tie up. Pasqua. Far half wall. Gets past Geelan. Geelan in his own end. Finds Pasqua at the red line. Pasqua heading up ice. He's got Hunsley with him. Dumps it cross ice. No one's there. Nokelby pinches. Tries to hold the line. Can't quite. Pasqua clears it up. Gets it over to Geelan. Geelan taking it on his own. Far side. Through his legs. Shot. Save made. Regan centering Lisi and Esslinger. Toso and Geelan at D. A minute 30 on the power play for the Spartans. Esslinger tying up. This ends up on Geelan's stick. Over here to Toso. Rolls off his stick. Goes a little long. Geelan gathering up in his own end. Trying to chip it up and out. There's a hook. Yeah, not sure how that... Yeah, that did get called. They got it. We're going to be 5-on-3 here. They're calling it a trip. Whatever they want to call it is fine. Spartans 5-on-3 for a minute 9. It was 10-11 to go in the first. Spartans have a minute 9 on a 5-on-3. Good tie-up by Lisi. Into the slot. Hindi sweeps it over to Johnson. Johnson down to Lisi. Lisi to Regan. Regan. Shot. Save made. Esslinger and Regan into the corner. Puck rolls up to the near wall. Esslinger through the zone. Leaves it back for Johnson. Johnson from the slot. Shot is blocked. Puck rolling around the slot. Lisi up to Johnson. Over to Regan. Regan. Back to Johnson. Johnson. Shot. Save made. Rebound bounces around. Esslinger into the corner. We've got 32 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Esslinger drives. To Regan. Shot. Save made. Esslinger in the corner. Up to Hindi here. From the circle. Shot. Save made. Regan. Down to, was supposed to go to Esslinger, went under the stick. Hopkins in the near corner. And Spartans take a penalty. We're going to be 4-on-3 for 2 seconds and then 4-on-4 for about a minute. Henches with Hunsley, Colton Erickson, and Toso at D. 9:03 to go in the first. Off the tie-up, Toso heading up ice. We are now 4-on-4 for 48 seconds. Toso dumps the puck. This is Hunsley giving chase. Hunsley into the corner. Picks a pocket. He's got Henches centering. Leaves it for Colton. Colton, great pass to Henches. Just under his stick. That was some good vision there by Mr. Erickson. Henches battling back behind the net. Up to Colton. Colton, shot deflected wide by Hunsley. Hunsley into the corner. Puck rings to the near side. Henches pressuring. Off the wall. Colton sweeps it towards the net. Blocked by the defenseman for Hopkins. Henches through the slot. Backhand, loses the puck. Heading back the other direction. Toso hustles back. Colton hustles back. We are now... Oh, that was a weird bounce off that board. Good tie-up by Toso. Pasqua picks it up. Over to Henches here on the near side. Henches chips it up and out, and this is going to be icing. Spartans down one player on a penalty kill for 55 seconds. 7:58 to go in the first. We're still zeros. We've got Regan with Pasqua, Nokelby, and Geelan. Geelan, far side. Gains the blue line, chips it up and out, hits Pasqua at the far blue line. Pasqua's got Regan centering. Oh, Regan puts the follow-up shot just wide. Pasqua battling in the corner. Hopkins trying to clear out. Puck off of Pasqua's skate. Now we're on the far wall. Regan pressuring. Hopkins D-to-D in their own end. Through neutral. Pasqua back checking. Hopkins loses the puck. Pasqua lifts it high, up and out. Regan gathers up here on the near boards, gains the red line. Toe drag. All the toe drags. Loses the puck. There, gets a shot. Blocked. Hopkins down behind their own net. 5 seconds left on the power play for Hopkins. Good poke check there by Geelan. Can't quite clear it out. Geelan trying to gather it up. Finds Lisi. Lisi Pasqua 2-on-2 here on the near side. Lisi stick handles. Finds a slot. Shot. Save made. Rebound by Henches. Great save by the Hopkins goaltender. All right, we've got Henches with Kohler and Hunsley. We've got Toso and Hinderman at D. Henches kicked out of the face-off circle. Hunsley, Kohler, Hinderman up and off the boards. Trying to battle through. Hopkins comes back, dubs the puck wide of the net. This is Toso. Toso backhands to Kohler, far side. Kohler chips it up and off the boards. Shot, save made. This is Hinderman. To Toso, to Hunsley. Henches battling here. Hunsley and Henches here on the near half wall. Toso swings at it. Puck deflected off a Hindi. Toso chips it up and out, or tries to. Toso backhand. And now he's got Hunsley up here on the blue line. Hunsley heads up ice. He's got Kohler crashing the net. Hunsley wide right. Tries to find Kohler. Puck is turned aside. Hopkins coming back out. They've got someone long there. Swing and a miss. Shot wide. Going back the other direction. Hopkins gathers it up in their own end. Winkler pressuring. Puck long here off the near side. Winkler dumps it long of the net. This is Pasqua. Hopkins heading up with it. Trying to find a guy here on the near half wall. Hindi settles it down. Up and off the boards. Hopkins gathers it back up in the neutral zone. Johnson, good poke check. Down into the corner. Puck is swept. Pasqua over to Winkler. Winkler tries to clear it out. Held in by Hopkins. This is Hinderman into the corner. Finds Wyatt Erickson. Wyatt trying to chip it past the Hopkins player, going back the other direction. Hopkins shoved wide of the net. Johnson in the corner. Lifts it up and off the board. Pasqua trying to settle it down. Going wide left. Trying to beat his guy from the slot. Shot wide. Rebound into the side of the net. This is Wyatt Erickson down in the corner. Regan on the near half wall. Hopkins coming out with it, 4:30 to go in the first. We're still zeros. Johnson giving chase down behind his own net. Gets hung up with the Hopkins players. Hopkins settles it down. Trip. Covers the puck with 4:15 to go in the first. Still zeros. All right, we've got Regan, Esslinger, Lisi, Nokelby, and Colton Erickson. This is Regan into the corner, Hopkins behind their net, trying to set up, looks like maybe a play they've used before. This is Lisi into the near corner. Good stick lift, tries to shove it up ice. He and Colton are battling. Hopkins coming out with it for a second. Colton shoves it up to Regan. Regan, stick handle through the slot, loses the puck. Poke long off his stick. Hopkins regroups in the neutral zone. Puck rings the boards. This is Colton to the near corner. Pokes it out. Lisi settles it down. Tries to drop it off for Esslinger. Esslinger dumps the puck. Puck rings the boards. Lisi to the far corner. To Nokelby. Nokelby's shot deflected up and over the net off of Grant's stick. This is Henches. Henches to Colton Erickson. Shot blocked. Hopkins coming out with it, finds their winger here on the near board. Lisi holds the line, dumps the puck. Esslinger into the corner. Puck is loose. Hopkins comes out with it. Henches pressuring. Rolls here through the neutral zone. Colton settling it down. Over to Nokelby. Nokelby to Esslinger. Knocks it into the Hopkins zone. Henches pressuring. Hopkins outlet to their winger. This is Kohler pressuring. Hopkins finds a guy on the far blue line. Hinderman pressuring into the corner. Henches supporting. Kohler with the puck. Chips it across to Holly, who leaves it for Colton. Chips it up and off the boards. Kohler's giving chase. Hopkins back in their own end. Winkler. This is Holly trying to pick a pocket here on the near side. Kohler comes out with it. Backhands the puck down low. Winkler giving chase. Puck left in the corner. Holly trying to gather. Kohler on the half wall. Kohler and Holly, 2:18 to go in the first. Tied at 0. Holly into the corner. Puck rings far side. This is Winkler. Toso knocks the puck back into the near corner. Hopkins gathers up. Kohler. Winkler. Hinderman picks it up. Heading up ice. Gains the blue line, gets dumped off the puck, and takes an elbow to the face. No call. Hinderman pressuring down in the corner. Puck is up and out. Rolls to the near half wall. This is Hunsley. Hunsley takes a body and bumps the guy off the puck. Rolls just long of Pasqua's stick. Hunsley pressuring again, doing a nice job on the far side. Hopkins comes out with it. It's sent in offsides with 1:25 to go in the first. Still zeros. Winkler centering Pasqua and Hunsley, Geelan and Johnson at D. Pasqua trying to beat his guy wide right here. Stick handle through the slot, loses the puck. Going back the other way. Hunsley back checking. Hopkins, shot, save made. Johnson and Geelan. Johnson's going to take a penalty. Regan centering Pasqua, Nokelby and Toso at D. Power play, save made, rebound, save made, rebound shoved wide. This is Nokelby pressuring. Choso in the corner. Nice battle by Brady. Hopkins comes out with it on the near side, trying to find low to high. Brady still giving chase. Opposite winger. D from the point, dumps it down to the half wall. Save made. Rebound swept in. Regan centering Lisi and Esslinger, Colton Erickson and Johnson at D. Hopkins from the near half wall dumps the puck. This is Gielan giving chase. Back behind the net. Bumped off the puck. Up to the point for Hopkins. Esslinger pressuring. Lisi picks the pocket, heading up, leaves it behind for Regan. Regan gathers the puck from the slot. Shot blocked. Trying to leave it behind for a defenseman, goes the length of the ice. And at the end of one, Spartans are down by one. Regan centering Esslinger and Lisi. Gielan and Colton Erickson at D. Not sure why the ref blew the face-off dead. Here we go. Won by the Spartans. Colton chips it up and over on the far side, gathered up by Hopkins. Hopkins offsides. Regan taking the face-off, 14:52 to go in the second, down by one. With the tie-up, Hopkins gathers it up, heads in the zone. Stick handle from the blue line, loses the puck. This is Esslinger against the red line, tries to send it in deep, taken away by Hopkins. Colton gathers it up to Gielan here on the near half wall. Gielan tries to find Regan, turned aside by Hopkins. Hopkins sends it to the far half wall. Good body by Lisi. Hopkins chips it up and out. Colton gathers it up in his own end. Dumps it over for Regan. Regan back behind his own net. Leaves it for Colton. Colton. Up and off the boards to Regan, finds Esslinger. Esslinger, shot, save made. Henches centering Wyatt Erickson and Kohler, Hinderman and Choso at D. Good tie up. Hopkins chips it up and around. Hindi holds the line, trying to hit Toso. Gives his teammates time to catch up. This is Hinderman behind the net. Chips it up to Kohler. Kohler henches. Chipping it up. He's got Wyatt with him. Henches. Trying to go around the defenseman for Hopkins. Centering pass turned aside by all the Hopkins D. Hopkins behind their own net. Clearing it up and out. Hinderman settles it down in the neutral zone. Finds Wyatt Erickson on the far blue line. Wyatt battling through a body on the far wall. Hopkins trying to clear. Circling on their own end. Almost picked by Henches. This is Toso on the near board. Hopkins gathering it up. Wyatt takes a swing at it. Toso far side picks it up. Trying to go around the defenseman. Grabs Wyatt Erickson and Wyatt puts it into the bench. Whistle blows. "13 minutes to go in the second, down by 1. Winkler centering Pasqua and Hunsley, Johnson, and Nokelby at D. Hopkins D to D in their own end. Pasqua pressuring. Loose through the center ice. Good poke by Nokelby. Chips it up to Hunsley. Big open ice hit at the blue line. Pasqua pressuring here. Swing and a miss a little bit by Hopkins. Spartans are going to have another penalty kill. Johnson's going to go to the box again for roughing. Regan centering Pasqua. Geelan and Hinderman at D. 12:29 to go in the second, down by 1. Spartans on a penalty kill. Regan with the face-off trying to tie up. Pasqua can't quite chip it wide. Shot. Save made by Tripp. Face-off by Regan. Pasqua is being hooked and held and hugged and dropped and no call. I don't know how that's not interference over there. Hopkins to the half wall. Now up to the point. Far side to the half wall. Down low. Poked away by Geelan. Pasqua trying to poke away. Hopkins circling over here to the near circle. Looking to center, ends up on the point. Shot. Save made. Swept out by Geelan, picking it up here. Geelan chips it up, trying to hit Pasqua far side. Pasqua goes in just off sides. We're going to have Henches and Hunsley. We're going to have Colton Erickson and Toso. About a minute left on the penalty kill for the Spartans. Down by 1. Tie up. Puck to the point. This is Henches pressuring. Gets a stick on it on the half wall. Trying to tie up. Now Toso poking at it. Hopkins gets it up to the point. Shot, gloved and held by Tripp. All right, here we go. Henches tying up on the face-off circle. Toso back behind the net. Over to Hunsley. Back to Colton Erickson. Colton behind the net. Reversing course. Puck is loose. Hopkins picks it up. Finds their guy on the half wall. Down low. Toso pressuring. Slows him up. ties him up, does a nice job lifting the stick and trying to pick a pocket. Hopkins comes out with it, 20 seconds to go on the penalty kill for the Spartans. Hopkins from the circle finds the net. Esslinger centering Regan and Lisi, Keelan and Nokleby at D. Off the face-off, Nokleby backhands deep into the zone. This is Esslinger giving chase. Hopkins gathers it up. Trying for home run pass. This is going to be icing. 10:26 to go in the second, down by 2. Esslinger takes the face off. Hopkins coming through with it. Shot. Save made. Puck up here to the point. This is Lisi and Regan. Trying to center. Hopkins comes out with it. Geelan can't knock the puck down. Nokleby giving chase. Sending it up. Hopkins gathers it up. They've got 3-on-2. Good pressure by Geelan. Nokleby to Esslinger. Esslinger trying to backhand to Geelan. Lisi trying to pick it up. Esslinger and Lisi battling far boards. Shoving it into the Hopkins zone. This is offsides. All right, we've got Henches centering Kohler and Hawley, Hinderman and Choso at D. This is Choso, lifts it up, trying to lift it in. Hopkins takes it back in on their own. Puck to the near side, Henches giving chase. Kohler trying to poke at it. Puck dumped in by Hopkins, Hinderman in the corner. To Hawley, goes through his skates. Poke by Henches. Hinderman down into the corner. Henches supporting. Hawley trying to hold the boards. Puck rings. This is Choso. Henches into the corner. Up to Hawley. Shot. Save made. Choso chips it up to Kohler. Kohler dumps the puck. Hawley backhands. Puck on net. Choso to Kohler. Tries to leave it for Henches. Puck gets taken away, going back the other direction. Puck is dumped. This is Choso, far side. For Henches. Puck ends up on Hopkins' stick. Shot high. Henches to the half wall. Chips it up and out. Kohler pressuring. Puck is dumped. Hinderman keeps it out. Henches dumps it cross ice. Kohler giving chase. Hopkins gathers it up as the Spartans forwards go for a change. Good block by Choso. Pasqua tries to poke the puck free. Hopkins regrouping. Pasqua swing at it. Choso swing at it. Nope, sorry, that was Winkler. This is Choso now behind the net. Winkler supporting. Winkler into the corner. Up to Hunsley. Trying to poke at it. Puck rolls off the dasher. Hinderman behind the net. Up and off the half wall. Leaves it for Winkler. Winkler behind the net. To Hunsley. Hunsley's got Pasqua. Pasqua one-on-one. Runs into Winkler. Hopkins is going to get a penalty for tripping. 7 minutes to go in the second. Spartans down by 2. Here we are. Face off. Lisi centering Esslinger and Regan. Toso Hinderman at D. Toso to Hindi. Shot. Save made. Rebound. Save made by Lisi's rebound. Saved. Puck on a breakaway. Short-handed. Hinderman swing and a miss. This is going long. Puck is left behind. Esslinger trying to pick it up. Over to Regan. Regan down to Hindi from the circle. Shot deflected off the stick and into the netting. Henches centering Pasqua and Hunsley. Hinderman Toso at D. 6:32 to go in the second. Down by 2. 1:25 on the power play for the Spartans. Pasqua down in the corner. Back behind the net. Finds Henches. Shot. Save made. Rebound is loose. Toso's follow-up. Gobbled up by the goaltender. Everybody stays the same. Off the face-off, Henches trying to tie up. Someone support. Toso, shot, deflected just wide. This is Hindi. Dumps the puck, trying to hit Hunsley. Hunsley leaves for Hindi. Hindi, back to Hunsley. Back to Hindi. Hindi, shot. High and wide. Hunsley. Cross to Pasqua. Pasqua on the half wall. Just kind of threw the puck. Hunsley gathering it up. Over to Henches. Hunsley. Puck is dumped. And this is going to be icing by Hopkins. Winkler with Kohler and Wyatt Erickson. Nokelby and Geelan at D. Wyatt to Nokelby to Geelan. Shot, kind of swing and a miss. Intercepted by Hopkins. They're heading up ice shorthanded. 8 seconds left on the penalty kill for Hopkins. Hopkins regrouping. Pinned on the back wall by Geelan and Winkler. Geelan comes out with it up to Kohler. Kohler bumping along the wall here. Dumps the puck. Winkler pressuring. This is Wyatt Erickson to the far side. Kohler through the neutral zone. Nokelby picks it up, gains the red line, dumps the puck, lifts it high, and held by the Hopkins goaltender. Esslinger centering Regan and Lisi. Toso and Colton Erickson at D. Face off. Colton, Toso, shot, save made. Rebound down in the corner. Regan over to Lisi. Lisi sweeps it into the near corner. This is Esslinger. Puck is dumped back behind the net for Hopkins. Esslinger pressuring. Hopkins on the half wall. Nice poke check by Esslinger. Colton tied up on the far side, and Hopkins tries to dump the puck. This is Toso in the near corner. Regan on the half wall supporting. Toso Nice pass, finds Lisi through the neutral zone. He's got Esslinger crashing the net. Leaves behind for Regan, bumped just long by Hopkins, save made. Puck rings the boards. Choso back down to Regan. Regan, shot, save made. Lisi, cross ice to Colton, shot wide. Regan, puck rings, this is Lisi. Lisi coming out with it, bounces up and over. Choso pinches, nice job by Regan and Esslinger to cover for him. Choso back behind the net, puck is taken away by Hopkins off of Esslinger's stick, and we're picking it up down here with Colton. Colton finds Esslinger, puck bounces high. This is Regan. Cross ice, trying to get Hunsley. Hunsley back behind the net. Has Pasqua crashing. Switches with Colton. Colton down into the corner, swing and a miss. Hunsley pinches, holds the line. Choso gathers it up in the neutral zone. Off the boards to Hunsley. Gathered up by Hopkins, held by Colton. Colton chips it up and into the Hopkins zone. Gives pressure. Hopkins lifts it up and in. This should be icing, not called. Choso back behind his own end. Finds Henches. Henches deflects it up and over, gives chase. Henches and Pasqua pressuring here in the, oh goodness, offsides. Winkler centering Kohler and Wyatt Erickson, Gielan and Nokelby at D, 2:23 to go in the second, down by 2. Off the face-off, Gielan gives chase through the neutral zone. Off the wall, trying to hit Kohler. Kohler gains the blue line, dumps the puck. Hopkins giving chase, this is Wyatt Erickson, far side. Winkler on the far half wall, does a nice job picking a pocket. Puck to the near corner, this is Kohler. Wyatt Erickson and Kohler supporting here on the near half side. Puck out, cleared out by Hopkins. We've got 3-on-2 going the other way. Hopkins just dumps the puck. Gielan going back to gather it up. Off the far boards to Wyatt. Wyatt finds Winkler. Winkler gets his pocket picked a little. Heading up ice now. Dumps the puck. Winkler back behind the net. Puck rings. Regan battling on the blue line, holds the line. Gielan retreats to gather up the puck. Gielan trying to hit Regan over his stick. Hopkins dumps the puck. Gielan back to Regan. Back to Gielan, loses the puck. Regan trying to gather it up. Shot blocked. Esslinger pressuring. Hindi holds the line, puck is bouncing around. Esslinger. Puck is lifted high and deep into the Spartan zone. This is Hinderman back behind the net. Finds Regan here on the blue line. Regan's got Esslinger with him. Leaves the puck behind and no one's there. Lisi good pressure here through the neutral zone. Puck is back on Hindy's stick. Hindi to Regan. Regan dumps the puck. 10, 9, 8 seconds to go in the period. Hinderman can't quite get the puck off. Spartans end the second, down by 2. got Henches centering Hunsley and Kohler. We've got Colton Erickson and Geelan at D. Colton here on the near half wall trying to chip it up and out. Hunsley battling. Puck is dumped. Colton over to Geelan. Geelan trying to hit Hunsley coming through the neutral zone. Ends up icing a little bit long, but the right idea. 14:45 to go in the game, down by 2. Henches takes the face off. Gets kicked out of the circle. Nope. Hopkins from the point down to the half wall. Kohler pressuring. Puck back behind the net. This is Colton. Through the slot. Kohler gathers it up. Heads up ice. Wide left. He's got Hunsley crashing the net. Gets bumped off the puck. Hopkins gathers it up, swing and a miss by Henches. Colton settles it down here. From the blue line, lifts the puck high. And everyone goes for a change. Lisi pressuring. Puck goes all the way down the opposite end for icing. And we are going to have Winkler with Lisi and Pasqua. We're going to have Hinderman and Toso at D. Lisi with the face-off. Good tie-up. Pasqua coming in to support. Hopkins gathers it up. Sends it back behind the net. Winkler pressuring. Hopkins through the neutral zone. Puck is deflected long. Toso settling it down. Over to Pasqua. Tried to hit Pasqua off the boards. Lisi pressuring. Puck clears. This is Toso settling it down back behind his own net. Over to Pasqua. Pasqua finds Winkler here on the near half wall. Winkler gains the red line, dumps the puck. 13:36 to go in the game, down by 2. Lisi far side. Toso over to Hindi. Hindi shot. Bouncing around. Rebound. Bouncing around. We've got a whistle. Blown dead. They're calling it. I think they're calling a penalty on someone. Maybe not. Let's see here. Yep. Penalty for high sticking on Lisi. We're going to go shorthanded here with 13:22 to go in the game. Henches centering Hunsley. Hinderman and Toso at D. Good tie-up. Hopkins trying to come out with it. Toso, good battle. Hinderman settles it down. Swing and a miss. He was trying to pass it out. Couldn't take it with him. Shot, save made. Rebound, save made. Esslinger with Pasqua. Geelan and Nokelby at D. Off the face-off. Nokelby off the boards. Hopkins gathers it up. Rolls all the way along the dasher. Back behind the net. To the point. From the slot. Shot. Save made. Rebound. Bounced right in front of Tripp. Shot blocked by Esslinger. This is Geelan into the corner. Refs in the way. Hopkins gathers it up, back up to the point. Blocked by Grant. Chipped out. He's got Pasqua. Nice pass. And that is in. Pasqua from Esslinger, shorthanded. Cuts the lead in half. Esslinger centering Pasqua. Geelan, Nokelby at D. 12:29 to go in the game, down by 1. Puck drop. Good tie up. Hopkins D to D in their own end. Sends it up here to the wing. Nokelby back behind the net. Rings the boards. Pasqua trying to settle it down. Chips it up, but Hopkins controls and Grant pokes it long. Spartans are going to change up their forwards. We've got Henches and Hunsley out there now. Hopkins in their own end. Henches trying to pressure. Over to the near wing. Good poke by Gielen. Puck into the far corner. Nokelby leaves it for Henches. Henches and Nokelby battling in the corner. Hopkins comes out with it. Up to the point. Down to the half wall. Into the corner behind the net. Gielen chips it up. Not quite all the way out. Henches pressuring, gets a stick on it, but not clear from the circle. Drop down low. Gielen trying to tie up. Hopkins over here. Shot, save made, and covered by Tripp. Winkler centering Kohler, Colton, and Toso at D. Puck shoved down here in the corner. Toso trying to tie up. Does a nice job chipping the puck up. Hopkins gathering. This is Colton behind the net. Backhands up to Kohler. Trying to clear it up and out. Held in by Hopkins. Colton settles it back down. Going the other way. To Winkler. Winkler leaves it for Lisi. Lisi trying to dance around the defenseman. Hopkins picks a pocket, and we're going back the other way. Toso with a good stick. Shot. Save made. Tripp does a nice job falling on the rebound to keep the deficit to 1 with 10:54 to go in the game, down by 1. And Esslinger centering Regan and Wyatt Erickson. Toso and Colton at D. Esslinger battling far board. Toso in the corner. Puck rings the boards. This is Wyatt. Trying to leave the puck for, I think that was Colton crashing. Toso does a nice job using the boards back behind the net. Leaves it for Esslinger. Esslinger has the puck poked wide. Wyatt swipes at it. Goes down into the corner. Does a nice job tying up Esslinger there supporting. Esslinger into the corner, and he's going to take a penalty. Henches centering Pasqua, Johnson, and Gielen at D. 10:23 to go in the game. 2 minutes on the penalty kill. Nice job. Face-off win by Henches. Gielen far side. Up to Pasqua. Pasqua chipping it up to Henches. Can't quite settle it down. But good pressure here. Henches again pressuring. Puck bouncing around. Pasqua. Henches. Nice job. Henches back behind the net. Hopkins picks up the puck. Trying for this home run pass. This is going to go all the way down the length of the ice for icing. 9:46 to go in the game. Lisi centering Hunsley. Toso and Nokelby at D. Hopkins back behind their own net. Breakout. Lisi, good pressure. Almost had that pocket picked. Hopkins here to the near side. This is Toso pressuring. Hopkins dumps the puck. Nokelby sweeps it around. Lisi gets elbow down. No call. Hopkins trying to center. Nice job by Nokelby. Nokelby brings the boards, goes up to the point. Lisi swinging at it from the circle. Shot chipped wide by Tripp. Knocked out. Hopkins from the slot. Shot deflected high and on the back dasher. Toso battling. Brings it up to Lisi. Lisi chips it out. Hunsley's one-on-one. Another shorthanded attempt. Shot deflected up and into the netting. Winkler centering Regan, Colton Erickson and Gielan at D. Hopkins trying for that home run pass. Well read by our defenseman. Colton chips it up in, bounces over the Hopkins stick. Winkler pressuring. Puck off the backboard. Regan picks a pocket. Loses puck. Esslinger back on the ice now. Gielan gathering. Backhand over to Regan. Regan one touch to Esslinger. Esslinger trying to go wide. Pestered by the Hopkins players. Bumped off the puck. Puck rings to the near side. 8 minutes to go in the game. Sorry. Nice tie up by Winkler. Colton tries to put it on net. Deflected by the Hopkins player. Hopkins swing and a miss. Puck rolls out of our defenseman's reach. Colton trying to settle it down. Switch with Gielan. Gielan trying to split the D. Shot high. Hunsley into the corner. Hopkins chips the puck up and out. Good hustle back by Hunsley. Colton to Hinderman. Hinderman brings the boards to Hunsley. Hopkins regroups in the neutral zone. Pasqua gathers it up. Trying to hit Wyatt. Wyatt. Tied up. Dumped in the corner. Henches to the near corner. Wyatt. Got Pasqua centering. Toso. Shot. Deflected wide. Pasqua trying to shove it in. Picks it up. Centering pass. Henches swing and a miss. Wyatt shot high. Hopkins. Whistle blows because the net is off with 6:31 to go in the game. Down by 1. We are going to have Winkler with Hawley and Kohler. Toso and Hinderman at D. Good tie-up. Toso puts a shot just wide of the net. Rebounds there. No one gathers. Hopkins. Puck slowed up by Hindy. Hopkins takes it into the zone with him. Nice job by Winkler gathering it up. Cross ice here to Hawley. Hawley lifts the puck up. This is Kohler pressuring. Hindy can't quite get there. Hawley picks it up, dumps it back to Toso. Toso off the wall to Kohler. Dumps the puck. Hopkins D to D in their own end. Lifting the puck up and over. Toso picking at it. Shot, save made and held by Tripp. Hopkins off the face-off. We have Gielan and Nokelby at D. Esslinger centering Lisi and Regan. Puck to the far side. Regan. Nokelby swings the puck back behind the net. Gielan gathers it up in the near corner. Outlet pass picked off by Hopkins, gathered up by Nokelby. Nokleby over to Regan, one touch to Esslinger. Grant's got Lisi with him. Shot wide. Regan to the half wall. Puck is dumped around our defenseman. With all the hustle back, they could not quite settle it down for icing. Henches takes the face off. Pasqua leaves it for Colton Erickson, just missed that top corner. Hunsley. Shot from the slot, save made. Pasqua down into the corner. Chips it up to Colton. Colton's got Henches. Shots blocked. Hopkins gonna try to send it the length of the ice. Colton's there to slow it up. Hopkins trying to gather. Tosa with a good poke at it. Hopkins knocks it down. Up from the point. Hunsley pressuring here on the near side. Pasqua trying to chip it away. This is going to go the length of the ice. Icing waved off. Pasqua hustling after. Puck rings to the near corner off the half wall. Lisi pressuring. Outlet picked off by Esslinger. Esslinger bumped off the puck. Pasqua picks it up. Loose puck. Pasqua trying to settle it down, sends it wide of the net. Hopkins clears. This is going to go to Geelan. Geelan, backhand to Lisi. Lisi dumps the puck. Hopkins. This is going to be icing. With 3:42 to go in the game. Down by 1. Face off. Hopkins coming out with it. Geelan holds the line. Dumps the puck. Lisi down low. Bodied off the puck by Hopkins. Nokleby pinches. Holds the line. Dumps the puck. Brings back to the near side. Hopkins trying to lift it up and out. Geelan knocks it down. Geelan back behind the net, leaves it for the Hopkins player. Shot into the side of the net. Geelan off the ref. Regan does a nice job tying up. Chips to Lisi. Lisi comes wide right. Tries to leave it for Esslinger. Rolls off his stick. Esslinger shoves it towards the net. Hopkins gathers it up. And they're going to send this the length of the ice. Going back the other direction. Orono takes their timeout. Spartans have an empty net. Their center's kicked out of the face-off. We've got Regan with Esslinger, Lisi, Nokleby, Toso, and Hunsley. Nice job by Hunsley stopping another empty netter. Regan far side. Down into the corner. Toso from the point, shot, save made, rebound is loose. Hopkins trying to clear it out. Chips it up and out. Toso settling it down, finding Hunsley far side. Nokleby over to Toso. Toso, shot, blocked. This is going to be icing wide of the net. Two minutes to go in the game, down by 2, empty net. Winkler, Pasqua, Henches, Kohler, Gielan, Hindi. Hopkins rings the boards behind the net. This is Winkler and Kohler pressuring. Pasqua picks it up to Hindi. Over to Gielan. Couple strides, shot, save made, rebound blocked. Going back the other way. Hinderman pokes it wide. Sends it in deep, and we get icing. Hinderman, Pasqua, over to Gielan. Gielan puts it into the Hopkins bench. Henches with the face-off. Sent wide of the Hopkins net. Hopkins D to D in their own end. This is Henches battling. Winkler's supporting. Kohler's there. Pasqua's there. Puck through the slot. Nice back check by Henches. Kohler trying to gather it up. Empty netter. Esslinger centering Huntley and Regan, Colton Erickson and Johnson at D. Esslinger going to the box. We're going to end the game on a penalty kill. All right, Lisi with Hunsley, Johnson, and Colton Erickson. 53 seconds to go in the game, down by 3. Off of 2 empty netters. Shot, save made. Swept up and out by Colton. Hunsley pressuring. Puck is clear, sent in off. Oh, that was offsides and not called. Nice job by Hunsley poking it free. Puck is dumped. This is Colton. Colton, far side. Lisi. Puck is in the Spartan bench. 25 seconds to go in the game. Here we go. Lisi, Hunsley, Colton Erickson, Johnson. Hopkins kicked out of the face-off circle. From the point, puck dumped here to the near corner. Colton chips it up. Hunsley pokes at it. Hunsley lays this guy out. We're going to have another penalty. Five on three for the 10 seconds we've got left. Lisi with Johnson and Colton Erickson. Puck high. Hopkins, far end. Last Bantam game for our second years.